Hello and welcome back to Anno 1800. We are founding the city of Billings in the land of lions. It is Enbesa. We've built our first woodcutter shack and built a couple of shepherd houses. We're just waiting for the population to build up and for the woodcutter shack to start producing. I've noticed that in the Enbesa area, Wanza woodcutters produce Wanza timber. So Wanza timber is a different commodity than regular wood. That's important because I can't bring timber from the old world. Timber from the old world is not going to cut it. So we've got to produce wood here on site before we can get going. So that actually is kind of a little bit of a problem there. So we'll place a buy order for Wanza timber right now because we don't really have any. We probably don't need to because by the time we get any delivered here, we already will have started producing some of our own. Because what I'd done wrong was when I first got here, I started drawing roads and building bridges, and the bridges used wood. And I didn't build a woodcutter shack at the beginning, so I didn't actually have enough to actually get my economy going. When I actually decided to start building. So that was my bad because I didn't realize that this special type of timber is actually a requirement to build in the new region. That's all right though. We're producing wood now. So I can actually cancel that. I don't need the buy order anymore. I was able to get my workforce balanced and going. That should put us at a break-even point there. We just need the 5 houses with a population of 3, and we now have a fully functional woodcutter here. Starting to plant trees and beginning to do that wood cutting. It is appropriate for us to choose a plains map for Billings. Because Billings is in a flat plain sort of an area. All right, so we can build a water pump which will irrigate soil. And that'll allow us to grow crops, I guess. So I don't even know. That's a new concept to me. So do I build that? Where do I build it? It requires a resource deposit. Okay, so I go over here. Has to be, I guess, a freshwater source, which would be the river. And then, Okay, so I can see the irrigation range there. So it has to start. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, so that creates some irrigated soil. That's awesome. Look at how the grass goes from brown to green. That really is beautiful. I love that. So awesome. And then we'll come out here and do the same thing to the other side of the road. See the water filling up the canal. Absolutely beautiful. Canal, kind of like a road, doesn't cost anything other than dollars. So that's going to be our initial farming area right there. Maybe we need a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go out to there. All right.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We can build acacia trees and stone pines. Let's do that. Let's create just a little bit of a kind of an oasis here around our initial little village, just because. That's kind of cool. Let's try one of these other trees. Yeah. Okay. They're kind of a little bit more. Those are a little more scrubby trees. Super cool. Okay. What else can we do here? We could build a small warehouse. I suppose we're probably going to need a warehouse once we get our crops going. We need 50 shepherds to be able to build a goat farm. One of my buildings is under attack. Well, that doesn't sound good at all, does it? We better go check this out. Oh, look at that. Oh, who is that? It's a pirate ship. Okay. Well, pirate ship is not sticking around, so I'm not too worried about that. But let's see.
No more space here.
Okay. Well, we probably ought to build a depot. Because we're running out of storage space. In Great Falls. And Great Falls is supposed to be our sugarcane producing capital. Because we need to produce rum. So let's while we're here, we'll go ahead and add another Another plantation. See, I don't think I don't quite like that. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to... There we go. All right. And we'll build one more rum distillery. We have one lumberjack hut. Let's build another lumberjack hut as well. And I'll check my trade route because I do want to make sure. We have one ship dedicated to exporting rum back to Helena. We're going to go ahead and add the HMS Craner to this route. Now we have two ships exporting rum back to Helena. I'm also looking at that and I'm thinking I really ought to... Oh, hold up here. Hold up. I've got this ship here in Enbesa. I'm going to send it off to go ahead and start trading, but it's got canned food and weapons in the hold, so let's drop those off while we're here.
Ship under attack.
And I'm going to have to go back to the old world, and we're going to commission another ship to be built in Helena.
Ship under attack.
As a matter of fact, I think we're going to build 2 gunboats as well to escort our clippers.
Ship under attack.
Aye. Awaiting new horizons. More than ready.
Okay, there we go. Now we'll release this ship to go help move rum to Helena.
A new dawn, a new day, a new life. You may want to build these a little way off. Noisome creatures tend to roost in the branches. Ours is a temperate way of life. We would rather warm goat milk than spirits.
Well, I'd rather have warm goat milk than spirits too.
I bow deeply.
sun for us, then, old gal.
Right.
Ship under attack.
We'll do a wide road here, just because that seems like a cool idea. And we'll do another wide road here. Well, maybe.
No, please. I shall sleep with the beast. They will be restless.
Okay, we can build a goat farm. So we'll put one there.
Flavor of warm goat milk. A trying creature to herd, but so bountiful in its gifts.
And
I feel it reflects the times.
there we go. We got some goats. We can build one more field for that goat farm. Let's see, how do we want to do it? Do like that, like that. We can put it there.
Ship constructed.
Yeah, there's our little goat farming community there getting started. Everything looks good.
Hairs all over their body. I've seen them. Hair.
Water, much like people, is a primal force. But with willpower, with intent, it can be exalted for the good of all. Water is scarce in this region of Enbesa, but Binyam and I have been working on a system.
Yep, we've got an irrigation
To go to
system.
press.
Ship constructed.
We have a ship constructed. Good stuff. There she is. We have 2 ships. All right. So, let's see. What I wanted to do was there we go. The Lone Star.
Falcon commencing escort.
That ship is a clipper, which is traveling back and forth from the old world to the new world, and it doesn't have any defenses. So I wanted to send a couple gunboats to escort it. And there they are, joining the escort now.
Just say the word.
This clipper is just going back and forth to East Helena. So I'm fine with clippers on this route back and forth because they're just going across this short distance, and there are other armed ships that are traveling in the vicinity. But a clipper going to the
New orders?
new world, that's a different story. So Now what I want to do is I want to load up this other ship, which is a ship of the line. I want to load it up with iron.
Attention for the Admiral.
Frigate commencing escort.
Only problem is I'm clicking on the wrong ships because there's so many of them here in the harbor.
New orders? Climb the rigging.
Frigate first class.
New orders?
Okay. And we're now sending that ship to Billings. Full of iron beams. And then we can start expanding in Enbesa. To other islands.
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
Now I'm looking at my coal supply. Looks like we do have coal, but we don't have an oversupply of it. So I'm going to build another coal plant. But here we have a few furnaces that are intermittently turning off just because they are having to wait to load at the docks of this large warehouse. So we did upgrade the warehouse. That'll help a little bit. But it doesn't change the fact that we are running a little low on coal. So I'm going to build another coal, what do you call it? Charcoal kiln. I have to remember where to go to access these things because well, let's see here.
Nice day for it.
Perhaps this island is as yet unclaimed? I am afraid I am a disappointment.
I guess coal is a limited resource that is okay. I guess I don't have any more coal resources available. For some reason I thought I could place those anywhere I wanted, but that's not true. Okay. Well, fine. Let's go to East Helena and see if we have any... Do we have any coal out there? Maybe not. Limestone. We got copper. No coal in East Helena. All right. Well, and we don't have any... We have no coal over in Avon. Which leaves... Let's see. We have Townsend over here. Do we have coal? Okay, we have coal deposit here. In Townsend, and we have... Do we have any over in Cascade? We do have some... We have some coal in Cascade. Does Hamilton have any coal? Because we're gonna have to start looking at expanding to some of our other islands that we have not yet really worked with. We have at least 2 coal deposits in Hamilton. So I think we're probably going to make Hamilton our next island that we expand into in the old world. I'm not super worried about it right now, but we definitely are going to need... We're going to need more coal soon. Then that'll also, if we have ships going back and forth to Hamilton here, that'll also create just a little bit more traffic traveling in this corridor, and that'll help reduce the potential, I guess, of pirate activity or anything like that causing trouble for our ships going to the old world, or to the new world, I'm sorry. Okay. So let's take a look at our
Such luxury.
rum supply. Our rum supply is good, and we do have a surplus of 16, but it's not abundant yet. So increasing, so I think we're doing all right there. So back to Enbesa. We're gonna be
A new milestone.
We're gonna be okay in the other areas to just keep on focusing here in Billings to get our town built up. We're going to go ahead and say that this river here is the Yellowstone River. I wonder what the range of the water pumps is. Capacity 112 of 250. We now have a few new things we can build. Musician's Court. That's probably like the equivalent of a pub, right? I'd imagine. Very cool.
That's not coffee.
We're going to put it right there. Oh, I love that. That's so awesome. Look at them. They're all playing music in there. Super cool. Can we build a fire station? We can. We need a canal connection there, so not to worry. That's super easy. That really is cool that over here you have to have a canal connected to the fire department.
People keep bringing me eggs. It's wonderful.
So we need 300 shepherds to unlock the need for hibiscus tea. That's also a really cool commodity to have, hibiscus tea. That's super cool. I love it. Makes me want a cup of tea right now. I got a cup of coffee here, but you know, it's really nice to have a cup of tea.
We are celebrating Bernahood's betrothal tonight.
We're gonna see. We're going to widen this road, and we're going to come out to there with it. So we have
No, please. I shall sleep with the beasts. They will be restless without
kind of a central avenue there. And we'll continue it all the way over to there. Then we can build more houses on each side.
And this one I call A2, mostly because she has the same way of looking at food.
I don't know if I don't need that to be a double wide road though. We're just going to move there we go. That looks a little better. Move the warehouse over a little bit. It's a nice sort of a finishing end to this avenue.
And this one I call A2, mostly because she has the same way of looking at food.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
No, please.
Ship has arrived.
Aye. Ship of the line reporting in.
So now we've loaded up wood on here, and we're going to go settle on another island. Let's see where do we want to go? So here we have indigo fertility, which we don't have in Billings. The same is true over here. There we have linseed fertility. That's okay. Everybody has that. Lobster abundance up here. Indigo and lobster. Okay. All right, so we're going to go up here. We're going to go to this island here because this island here
On our way.
offers both lobster and indigo fertility. And we don't have any access to lobster or indigo outside of that island. So we're going to go up here. This is going to be our next new settlement.
Set sail.
And let's see, what are we going to call that one? We will call that Miles City. Miles City is going to be up there. Lobsters are going to be harvested in Miles City. We're continuing the tradition of naming all of our cities after towns in Montana. And I probably will continue that for the entire duration of this series, and all of our towns will be named after Montana cities. Though I'm not binding myself to that, I may get some other idea as we go. And if I do, then that'll be fine as well. Musician Court is not is not as... I guess the musician court has a limited range, so as we get out here, we're kind of not able to service the community as well. So let's go ahead and make another one, because that everyone needs to have access to good music. And there it is. Yep. Or should I put it there? Maybe I'll put it there.
Silver lining?
There we go. That'll do it.
Yes. I think I will invite them to the dance.
Sun, rain, wind. These are the true riches.
Sun, rain, and wind. Those are the true riches. That's true. Life is not all about status and material things. It's all about enjoying the opportunity to breathe the air and enjoy the world that you are in. And Billings is definitely coming together here. Our population is thriving. And we now have unlocked a new commodity, hibiscus tea. Now, do we have fertility for hibiscus here? Yes, we do. Very good. So we're gonna build a hibiscus farm, which I assume needs to be out here where the canal is. Oh, okay. So it requires an adjacent building, which means that field cannot be on the other side of the canal. And that creates a problem for me, because I'm boxed in. It's all right, though. We're going to go out here with the canal. Then I can expand my fields. There we go. That'll do just fine.
Is it my fault if the bees sleep too much?
And then we can come out here. This is what we're going to do. Of another farm on the other side of the canal. One thing I like about Anno 1800 is that they're really realistic about the size of the fields. It just doesn't make sense when you have a farm, like maybe something like City Skylines or some other city building game that has farms, and then you plant a farm and the farm is just tiny. Like, you're going to have space for fields and stuff. Okay, so now tea spicer. Where are we going to put that? We'll put it right here. That's good. Right by the market. I kind of like this. I like having this wood cutting shack here and this little bit of a forest. It's just nice. It's nice to have something different as opposed to having the dock here and then immediately you have the city. Because that's normally what we do. But in this case, we kind of have done something different by not trying to build a city right next to the shore. Just plant a few more trees. I don't think they do anything really other than look nice, but that's totally fine. Good. Yep. So if you were sailing into port, you would first thing you would see is kind of this sort of an oasis. It almost looks like an oasis there. Our hibiscus supply is improving. And we have a production chain here for finery, clothing. We need linseed. Do we have linseed? Linseed? We do have linseed fertility. So let's go ahead and do a linseed farm. We're going to go ahead and put it there. And then we'll use this space we have to connect the road.
And this one I call 80, mostly because we have the same way of looking at food.
The fire is out of control.
Fire is burning somewhere. It's all right. I'm not super worried about that. We are going to need another warehouse for this farm. We're missing flaxseed, huh? It's all right.
It moves me to see our system at work. Ours is a culture of growing and nurturing. Water, the key to bringing Enbesa together. Traditionally, shepherds weave their own garments, but they need linseed, and linseed needs water.
The fire left ruins behind.
Well, look at that. I have a problem. I guess I got to bring the warehouse closer. There we go. 2 linseed farms. Now we need a linseed mill. We're going to just put it right there. And an embroiderer. Let's put the embroiderer right here. Now, do I have room to... Yeah, I could put it here. I think I will.
It's my hope that all young people will in time come to Tabarim to learn these crafts.
And that's kind of nice because it's at the end of this main street. So you kind of look down this avenue and you see this main building here. I like that.
Wait, where's the... It was...
One I call 80, mostly because she has the same thing.
Now, do I want this building over here though? See, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I want to bring it over here. That's cool. You can see them. You can see them making. You can see them making.
Ship under attack.
Stuff to make clothes. All right. Let's see. All right. So what do we need? We need something else, another commodity that we don't have here. I thought it would be iron, but it's not iron, it's something else. commodity is that? Some kind of special bricks. I'm guessing we won't see that until we get to the next level of housing. Market is underserving the area, so we're going to build another one out here.
Today's sea blue on green hills, isn't it?
These guys are going to want dried meat.
Ship under attack.
So we can make salt
To
now.
prevent any risk of fire, tapestries are unfortunately quite flammable. Mind you ensure your fire station can readily access the channeled water. Brave people these, who will stay the devouring flames. How they dance and sing. This is a legacy I would hand my people, a land of song and joy. This land you come from, I would know more of it.
And we need to build a cattle farm.
Bullseye.
Ship under attack.
Which we can actually do right there.
Ship under attack.
I don't trade in long term. Go bother someone else.
Okay. And a dry house.
Ship under attack.
Barely survived.
None of that pity, just the laying down of arms. Blue jacket.
There is a matter I would discuss with you, pertaining to the Empire at large.
Emperor Katima asks for photographs of old world trading posts. He believes there is much to be learned from the empires of the old world, especially if Enbesa is to be recognized in that quarter as an empire in its own right. Oh, cool. All right. And we'll go to the old world and take a picture of a trading post. What is all this about ships being under attack? Are we all right over here? Yeah,
Ship
we're fine.
under attack.
Yep. Yeah, we're okay.
Barns filled with owls.
certainly this should help prime me for diplomacy with your rulers.
Excellent.
Binyam tells me your lands hold many strange wonders. Would you care to enlighten me?
We have a quest over here.
Long night, but I finally have it. All it took was some wanza and a bit of metal. But we could do great things with it in the fields. See? Sometimes it's good to try new things.
We got a seed drill. Planting device. Fascinating North. Quizzed. No empire is built upon a single thing. But what would you say is the old world's greatest
Ship
legacy?
under attack.
Culture, industrial prowess, and economic growth, or naval advancements and military conquest? Well, we're going to say cultural impact. Interesting. How do you share that culture among your people? I don't know much about the culture. Small museum or zoo? Substantial investment in museums and zoos is essential for the sharing of knowledge and culture. Or I've worked like a Trojan to put every animal and artifact under the sun on display at my zoos and museums. Now we're just going to say a small museum or zoo is usually enough to keep visitors happy. And what do you like the most about your position as an architect, builder, polymath? Exploring the world, unearthing its secrets, becoming a master builder, the keystone of my business, governing my people, ensuring they grow and thrive,
Your
being a sea
harbor
lord,
is under
controlling
attack.
the 7 seas. Well, I'm going to say governing my people and ensuring they grow and thrive. So, you're a populist? Or so noble that your concern for your people is genuine? Either way, I have a gift that may suit your ambitions. We'll sail to Katima's lighthouse to collect the reward.
More than ready.
Perhaps we are not so different after all.
All right. I can't settle another island yet, so I will go send a ship over there to get the reward.
The Masinko is a bit out of tune, but it's a start.
What does our hibiscus tea production look like? Yeah, we need more hibiscus tea. Looks like hibiscus petals, though, are oversupplied. So all we need to do here is just build another tea spicer, which we will do right there.
New orders?
And it looks like I don't have enough space to store all my stuff, so I got to build a dock.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Ceasefire has ended.
Climb the rigging.
Is our work no longer? new dawn, a new day, a new life.
We need another
Appreciation from our
linseed
land
farm
and its
and
people.
another finery.
Enbesa stretches from horizon to horizon. Holding such a dominion is not an easy task, and there are those who yet oppose me.
I have need of your advice to select an architect for a project I have been mulling over.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Seek the heralds of Angareb in the Meridian.
Scarcity of sausages in East Helena.
And Wahadesha in the Septentrion. Convince them we are better united.
We had a fire in Helena.
That you live with a shame in your paper is admirable.
Okay. Well, I'm not too worried about any of that. We're going to build another linseed farm. Let's try putting it right there. I think that should work
You're
for us.
asking for the cutlass.
We'll put the embroiderer right there. Oh, nope, we can't do that because we need that. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can do that.
Had to break it all. You couldn't appreciate how important hands are for our culture.
I guess not.
Ship under attack.
Barely survived.
There's only so much I can do with what I have.
I need to see how our linen supply looks. Probably should build another linen mill as well. That would be my guess. Okay. Should be able to start upgrading our residents here very soon.
How may I help? The city is starting to look urban.
A little bit of space here where we don't really have room to put anything else. I'm wondering if we have any cool ornaments to put out here. Let's try a fence. What does a fence look like? You can build a flower bed. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Standing there forgotten under the water. He called the priest of God, and the church was excavated.
A little bit finicky. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Barely survived the famine. We'll have to find another way to pay.
I wish to found a new kingdom here. Resentment.
Land could use a little less lions, if you ask me.
I don't want to let anybody else settle until I get the islands I want, because I don't want to be boxed in to where I can't get the resources I need.
Attention for the Admiral.
Dancing is like
Okay,
breathing.
so
It's the
now
meaning of
we
life.
can upgrade our residence.
You reached a new milestone.
These are elders. And we need mud bricks. That's what we need to settle other islands. So we need clay and a teff farm. So where's our clay deposit? Do we have a clay deposit around here? Okay, we can use a water source for that. Okay. And then teff farm. We need a teff farm. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna put one there. So
But if we add steel plates to the side, we could send it to the altar to defend it.
It wouldn't take much to prepare more.
No, please. I shall sleep with the beasts. They would be restless without me anyway.
There we're making clay. Now, if we want to use this water connection for irrigation, we could start importing clay, and that would be just fine. And now we need a brick dry house, which we're going to go ahead and put right here. Now we should have bricks being made in no time. We do have a shortage of elders, so let's go ahead and start upgrading houses. That should do it. We're starting to have a nice little sense of a town here. It really is incredible to see it all come together. Just how a little town starts to grow and feel like a city, but it doesn't happen quickly. Just a little at a time. It grows from being a village to a town to a city to that sense of a metropolis. And it's really amazing how Anno captures the culture of different places and peoples in a really beautiful way. Like, it's just so different. Each area is so different. They put a lot of care into representing the cultures of each area.
New orders?
Drop off this guy, a gift we had from the king. And I'm just waiting for those bricks to be made so I can go settle another island, and that'll be where we pretty much call it for today for this episode. As soon as we have enough mud bricks to go do that. So what else while we wait? What else can we build? We can build a police station. That's probably a good idea. Suppose we'd want to put it kind of right out there in the middle of town. So we'll put it I think we'll put the police station here in this block and relocate these houses.
Asking me son for us then, old gal.
last bird's crest is red. Weather will be fine.
And here, we can kind of have a little bit of a community gathering area. Just be real nice.
Your harbor is under attack.
You show Jing a reverence.
No, please. I shall sleep with the beasts. They will be rested.
Kind of fun to just look at the settlement from a top-down view and see everyone just sort of milling around doing the different things that they're doing. Very nice. I think what we'll do here is in that area right there, we'll do a flower bed as well. You can see everyone gathered around the campfire, animals drinking out of the water troughs. Very nice. I wonder if do I have the day and night settings? Because I don't know if I've ever seen it get dark. I don't think I have. No. I don't see an option there for turning on day and night. But I also don't feel like I recall seeing it get dark.
New orders? Ship of the line reporting in.
All right. Let's go back up there and see, because I want to say all we needed to settle this was the mud bricks that we didn't have. So hopefully I'm right. We'll see.
Let the sails fill.
We have a busy warehouse down here that just has way too much traffic waiting to get into it.
The house is getting small, yes, but the liveliness is comforting.
See all those wagons lined up there waiting for their chance to unload. We're going to need indigo next. We don't have any indigo fertility here, so there is indigo fertility up on this island, so that's going to be something we have to work on. This island will be important for indigo. We probably should
Ship under attack.
want to settle at least 3 islands here in Enbesa.
Time the rigging.
Crazy how much opportunity there is, though, when you look at all the different islands. Every island is basically like its own city, so there is no shortage of things to do. Okay. Yep, so we do. We do have everything we need. All we need is stone, bricks, and wood. We don't actually need iron at all.
You just crossed paths with the great ready.
A check copy?
And this is going to be, as we said, Miles City.
I knew a fella that grew and grew.
Hmm.
All it took was a pin to burst him. New
I'll
orders?
admit, your people are willing to fight.
It must be wonderful to share the good news with others.
Okay.
Line reporting in.
And we'll send another ship back down to Billings. We'll send our ship back to load up on more bricks, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to take this island because it's adjacent to us, and it has both indigo fertility and bee abundance. So we definitely want to have access to those bees. And what are we going to call this settlement? I'll look at my map of Montana over here and see. What do we want it to be? You know what I think we're going to do? We're going to call this one Dillon. This will be Dillon. And there's another 10 brick. And we are on our way to go found Dillon. Meanwhile, we are collecting a decent amount of cash, $270,000 now. We really don't have any concerns. At this point, the economy's taken care of itself, and not really worried about balancing the budget right now. Assuming we don't make any major mistakes, we're not going to have any problems with going broke, even if we go in the red a little bit for a little while. You know what though? I made a mistake. Because I needed to load up on wood as well as bricks, and I failed to do that. So I got to send my ship back. I know this video's gone pretty long. It's going to be about an hour and a half long broadcast here, but that's all right because probably nobody going to watch the whole hour and a half of this, but that's okay because we're really not trying to get a huge viewership on these videos. It's more just about having fun with the experience and sharing it in a way that people can see if they want to. You know, I know there was a video, a set of videos that I found some guy had made about some playthroughs he'd done, and you know, I just enjoyed them and I watched them. And I don't know when he made them, but it was like, shoot, I don't remember. I don't even remember what they were now, but it was like a Walking Dead RPG that he was playing, and he used to play the Civilization games. I guess it's just cool, you know. And what I found is that playing these games is much more fun when you're actively engaged in what you're doing. So I'm doing these videos actually not even for the viewership, but for myself. Because when I'm 100% engaged in the game and I'm paying attention to what I'm doing and I'm thinking about what I'm doing, and I'm not just sort of idly letting it play on one screen while I ingest random YouTube videos or something on the other screen. Like, it's just nice. It's nice to be 100% engaged with what you're doing to where you're paying attention to it and you're present in it and you're not multitasking a bunch of different things to the point where you just don't get any joy out of any one of them. And I think that's the problem of our age. We're always so distracted. We never really enjoy anything completely.
Settle down. Where'd you get that
All
iron?
right. And there we have it.
I wouldn't have touched that patch with a barge pole.
And we've settled in Dillon. We now have 3 islands in Enbesa. We have created a successful town in the Land of Lions. And our last act of business tonight is going to be to upgrade this warehouse, which has become quite a busy place. I do think we're going to want to expand our clay and brick production soon as well, because I'm finding myself waiting for bricks an awful lot lately. I just need one more brick and I can upgrade this small warehouse. There we go. Let's take a look at it. Quite a beautiful place. And there you have it. That's Billings, Montana. You know what I will tell you is this is a suitable map for Billings, because when you go to Billings, what you will see is the airport is kind of way up on this bluff overlooking the city. So that plateau up there in the distance is kind of suited to maybe what Billings is like.
In one of your factories.
Billings, Montana. That's a little bit different than how Billings, Montana looks. But that's all right. It's close enough. I love it. So, till next time, thank you very much for tuning in, and good night.